Well, hi Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your general reading. I have shuffled these cards very well, but I'm going to shuffle them some more. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. And I will take out an angel card when I'm done with the tarot reading. So, until ready, one more shuffle through. There we go. All right. So Aries, let's find out what can you expect coming up in your life. Here we go. Let's get your cards for Aries, please. What does Aries need to know, universe? What is coming up? What's happening? Any advice coming out? Any advice for Aries? What do they need to look for? Keep an eye out for? There you are as a Queen of Wands. There's a lot of cards coming out here, Aries. Okay. Let's see what we have here. I always put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. Putting the first section down right now. Interesting. The overall energy of your reading that we're going to talk about is you've been breadcrumbed. It's almost like you've been giving out more than you've been getting back. It's that type of energy, and but it does definitely look like you're moving forward from it. We have a few cards left over. Let's put that down right way. That's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need one more card for the second part of your reading. So the overall energy of this reading, let's move this whole thing over just a little bit. Been doing so many private readings, I really have to start way over here because I do extra card pulls. So the overall energy here is the 6 of Pentacles. There's the breadcrumbing. You know, it's like you deserve more. You need more than what you're getting. You be asking for more at this point. Your scales are off balance. So let's read on. Let's find out why this energy is surrounding your entire reading this time. Hang on to things. I have the 4 of Pentacles up in your highest energy. Yeah, you've been feeling stuck in this energy of not receiving as much as you are giving. So you're feeling kind of like you don't know what way to go, what way to turn. Well, I hope this reading helps you know which way to go and how to do it. You are going to move forward. You're going through a transformation right now. I have the Death card, and it's right between the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles that surrounds your entire reading. So this is the card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this is all about transformation, the end of the old, the beginning of the new. You're going to be making changes. So stop fretting if this is your reading about where you are in life right now, because you're definitely going through a transformation, and you're going to make those changes that are necessary for your happiness and your future. You're moving forward here. I have the 6 of Swords right next to the Death card, the transformation card. So, you know, with the 6 of Swords, you're trying to get to the other side of that lake. That's where your joy is. That's your goal, where you want to go. So, the further you get across that lake, the more swords that you pick up along the way, swords are about truth and clarity, you will get there. And you're doing it. You're getting there. It's not a super fast moving energy, and it's also not super slow. So it takes some work. As you notice, that boat is being pushed with a pole. There's no motor. It does take some work, but you're putting the work in. I have the 7 of Cups right below the 6 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Cups, you're disappointed in love. A lot of this has to do with love with the 7 of Cups coming up. You've made choices along the way. They turned out to be the wrong choice. You know, that happens to almost everyone. So, you know, all these cups are screaming, pick me, but not one of those cups is the right cup for you. So you've just not been choosing the right cups, or they haven't even been presented to you. So you end up feeling breadcrumbed. You're always putting the work in, and just not getting in return what you're putting in to a relationship. I have the Queen of Swords on the other side of the Six of Pentacles and under the Six of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, you're going forth now. Remember, you are moving forward from this energy. You have your hand out. You have your sword up, and you're seeking truth. You're seeking clarity as you move along life's path here, and you will ask the right questions. You will speak your mind. You will speak your own truth too. So it is air energy, the Queen of Swords, very strong Libra. So Libra might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius could come in play in this reading someplace. I have the Chariot under the Seven of Cups. This is the card for Cancer. So Cancer could be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But there you are. Again, this is all about moving forward, you know. You are putting the old behind. You will be moving forward, but this is picking up speed here. So it's like you got a slow start, and you're going to start moving quicker. You're going to start maybe understanding exactly what it is that you need to do for you in order to move forward. So a snap of those reins with the Chariot, those Sphinxes, take a look at those Sphinxes again. They can move really fast. Right next to the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is right under the Six of Pentacles. This is the fastest moving energy in the deck. This is moving forward with your sword up, seeking that truth, seeking that clarity, taking action. Oh, wow. You are really going to be making some changes to your life. It's all you. It's you. You're taking control. You're going out there and you're making the changes that are necessary for you. I have the Hangman next to the Knight of Swords and under the Queen of Swords. A card of enlightenment. Might be some delays along the way. Okay. I feel like if there was, you're coming out of it. If there was delays. But this is enlightenment. Look at the head is all lit up. So you get it. It's like all this truth, all this clarity, you're feeling like your mind is really clear on what path to take. Oh, very nice. And it's all because your actions and you seeking the truth, you seeking the clarity. Let's take out the second part of this reading, Aries. What else is there that you need to know? What else is there? For Aries, please. There you are, right in the middle of the second part of the reading as the Queen of Wands. All cards are male or female. All the kings and queens are very mature in their thinking. One more card here. Ooh, there it is. All right. So up here, right next to the Six of Swords, I have the Five Pentacles. You've been lonely. It feels like you've been on your own. You really want a life partner. That's what it feels like. It feels like a past person might have ghosted you or ignored you or left you out in the cold, so to speak, with this card here. So this is what you're moving away from. I have the Three of Swords right next to the Five of Pentacles. Your heart was broken. There might have been a third party involved with this card. Just got to put that out there. But your heart was hurt over a past relationship. I think this past relationship, you thought you had hopes that it would be for the long haul. Because I had the Hierophant, the card for Taurus. The Hierophant is very spiritual. It's about traditional values, traditional morals. It's about security, stability. It's a very spiritual card for marriage. So I think whoever it was that kind of the last person or few, because I have the Seven of Cups, they were all breadcrumbers. And you were wanting to put in the work. You were the one that was trying to make things move forward. And they just were not the right fit for you. Definitely. I have the Four of Cups under the Five of Pentacles and next to the Queen of Swords. So this is, you got kind of, your trust level had fallen in love. You know, it's like you're not looking at cups. Somebody's trying to offer you a cup here. This is like, you know, a cup of love. It could be a cup of coffee. It could be, you know, you want to go on a date. But so far, I just don't think you have any cups coming forward that you really want to reach for. But you're making changes in your life right now to get to the place where you can reach for a cup, where the cup that you want will come forward. I don't know that you know who it is. I just think that you're figuring out what it is that you really, really want. Right next to your card, the Queen of Wands. Right below this heartache, Queen of Wands. It's fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We know you're an Aries. And there you are holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And, you know, you're not really getting up. But right now, during this reading, I think what this reading is really trying to say is you are doing it. You are getting there. You will be taking action. You are taking action. You're in this place of limbo, this place of transformation. So you're still trying to figure out exactly what it is that you want. But you're going to by looking at these cards. And once you do, you're going to have a clear path forward. That's all it's going to take. Right under the Hierophant, next to the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is also very passionate. You're probably a very passionate person. Watch the passion, because the passion can get you into trouble. You might choose the wrong cup, and it is next to the Four of Cups, and I think maybe you're discovering that maybe your passion does get in the way sometimes. So I have the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Right under the Hierophant. Remember how spiritual that Hierophant is about marriage and security and stability? Well, now we have the Ace of Pentacles here, and it's right next to your card, the Queen of Wands, in this reading. So this is security, stability, and groundedness. It's the Ace. The energy of this card is so strong. And this is what you're going for. This is where you're headed. Okay, Six of Swords over here. This is where you're headed. You're figuring out how to get there. Someone is going to end up offering you something stable and secure, and that is your whole goal in this reading. I do have the Five of Cups under the Four of Cups, right next to the Hangman. Being enlightened, and the Five of Cups. Look how disappointed. That's what I was saying with the Four of Cups. It's like you're just like, you're not real interested in accepting any old cup. You're looking at the spilled cups, failed relationships. You're always putting in more than the other person. Always, always, always. Yeah, I think you're changing all that. I think that's the transformation you're going through, is you're not going to do that anymore. But there's two full cups right behind this figure. Two full cups of love still standing. So love is still available to you. One of those cups is going to come forward. I have the Two of Pentacles next to the Five of Cups and right under the Queen of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. This is a juggling act. This is like, should I, shouldn't I? You know, this is going back and forth about, you know, how you should be moving forward. You want to move forward. You want a fresh start. You want a new beginning. You have a cup come forward that you're going to have to refuse. And you know it. But it's not an easy refusal. It's one that you're going to have to really think about. You know, remember, you know, what it was like before. Not just romanticize the relationship. You're going to have to remember exactly how it was and how it left you feeling, because I have that Three of Swords here right above the Queen of Wands. So yeah, a lot of thinking going on. There's a lot of balancing. It's a balancing act. You're trying to stay balanced. There's a lot of like going over pros and cons. Someone's coming in. But eventually, and what I see here, readings don't usually go past 6 months. What this reading is ending with is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, and it's right below the Ace of Pentacles. So this Ace of Pentacles that's being offered, as you can see here, it's like, here, do you want this? Yeah, I want that. That's what I've been waiting for. So, you've been waiting and waiting and waiting with the Seven of Pentacles, tediously. Like, where is it? Is it even out there? Is it ever going to happen? So, yeah, very, very long. It feels very long waiting for the right relationship to come in for you, Aries. So you are going to give this some thought. I think you might have an offer come in that you're not going to really want to accept in the meantime, but you're becoming stronger. You're becoming more balanced. You're knowing much more about what you want and moving forward in the future. Now, let's take out an angel card. There's also spirit animals in this deck. Oh, where did I put my glasses? Also spirit animals in this deck. Well, now let's take out an angel card. There are also spiritual animals, spirit animals in this deck. See if you get one of those. But these are all angels. They all have something to say. See if one comes out. One doesn't just come out on its own. I will cut for the angel to come out. It has the right message for you. One more shuffle. Give it a try here. Okay. Gonna cut. That card. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, it's Archangel Uriel. So I will read you this card. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Wow, so you have an angel around you that is helping you transform, to release some of those energies that were holding you back so that you can move forward. It's a beautiful card, Archangel Ariel, for this to show up. So, wow, love it. This is your reading, Aries. Thank you for watching. Take glasses off. Universal Guidance Tarot, and I want to thank Guardian Angels and Spirit Guides for helping me deliver you this message.